we need to graph the system. I'll leave some space here. Be careful, we have or equal to, but these are just greater than or less than. So let's do the x is less than 4 first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here, x is 4, and all of those places, x is less than 4. So these are the boundary of my x's. I can't go to the right of them, and that would be my region. I'm going to do it real light so that I can shade the solution a little bit darker. Here, y is equal to negative 3 right here, and I just need to make sure I don't go any lower than that. So I want something that's greater than that, so I'm up in this section here so far, so now I'm getting a little darker. That's good. And then our last one, here's my y-intercept here. I have to graph that first, not on the x, but the y, and then I go up 2 over 1. I need to be real exact on here, so I am going to make this solid because it's or equal to, and I want all the things that are smaller than this line, so that means below. So this here is going to be the part that is smaller than the line, bigger than this line, and smaller than that line. So this is the region. So select one point in each quadrant that lies in the solution region. So this one, nothing. So this is quadrant 1, and quadrant 2, and quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. It is counterclockwise in terms of how that goes, but we start with our positive and then go around to negative over here. So in quadrant 2, do you see there is no solution whatsoever? So nothing. In quadrant 1, there's a lot. Any of these options. So I'm going to just pick a nice number like 3, 1. Squarely in the middle here. I don't need to worry about that. You can pick something else. Please do. You shouldn't necessarily pick the same one that I did. Anything in here works. You just can't pick anything on this line because that's less than but not equal to. Quadrant 3, we're very limited. And in fact, since this is dotted, you can't use that nice intersection point, so we're going to have a decimal. So if I go over a half, and then down 1, 2, 3, right there, or maybe 3.5 there, I can show it's right in the middle of that section there. So negative 3.5. I want to make sure that I'm not on this line. I could be on this line. I could have been down at negative 3, and that would have worked too. And then quadrant 4, I have loads of options. So anything inside here works as long as it's not on this line and this line, because this is greater than, this is less than. So I don't know, like 3, negative 1. So those would be options. This one here says explain why the point negative 1, negative 3, negative 1, 1, 2, 3 right here is not on it. It's not on this one here. It's greater than that and less than that, so it's really on this one that it doesn't work. So what I would do is I'd plug it in here. It seems to be the constraint that's bothering it. So I'll put a negative 3 for the y and a negative 1 for the x. So this gives me negative 4 is less than or equal to negative, oh my gosh, sorry, I got ahead of myself. Negative 3 is less than or equal to negative 4. And that is not true, because remember on our number line, here's negative 3 and here's negative 4. So this is greater than this one. Explain why this is a solution. 1, 2, 3.5, and then 0.5. So it is clearly in that region there. And as long as it's less than that and greater than that and less than that, it totally works.